Good to see you guys again. Welcome back to the Yu-Gi-Botz show. Hope you guys had as good of a break as we did.
A good break? What are you talking about? We only had 2 days of shutdown time before you dragged me into some other universes to find more copies of ourselves.
Oh come on Joe Mama. I had fun meeting the others. What's your problem?
My problem is that I haven't had a chance to watch any My Little Pony all fucking week. That's my problem.
So what? That stuff is bad for your sexuality anyway. Tralalalala.
Shut up. You're always in such a rush for things since we've started multiverse traveling.
Why shouldn't I be? Don't you want to see all the possibilities there are?
I really don't care as long as I can still watch my programs.
Whatever. Be a bitch. Listen up viewers, we've been developing plans with the other universes to find Pennywise and get the upper hand before he beats us. Also, I've done more research and got some really good news.
Good news indeed. If we can defeat the primary Pennywise, then all other created versions will be erased from existence.
That's right. We were still trying to find the correct universe so we don't waste time fighting the copies. When we do find him, I've already volunteered my universe to be the one to fight the original while the other universes hold off the copies for us.
I still don't like the idea of facing him alone.
Don't be such a pussy. I've known about him since I was a human boy. How do you think I feel about it?
Well, still.
Still nothing. We need a primary to beat a primary to erase him for good. Even if he returns after 30 years, we'll only be even more ready for him.
All this talk is making me nervous. Can we just start the Q&A then get this next trip over with?
Whatever. We have 5 new questions for you today, but just letting you know, this could very well be our last Q&A ever.
Don't talk like that, number 1. No one knows Pennywise better than you. You're the only one left who can beat him.
Maybe, but...
Just don't think about it right now. Relax with another Q&A. Scanning questions. Questions scanned.
I really hope this isn't our last one.
It will all work out, number 1. Let's start. Question 1. How do you plan on finding warriors for the potential war with Pennywise?
It's already been set. Only someone of my bloodline has the ability to beat him now. So only a number 1 can do it. This is why the bots of the other universes we've met so far will be holding off any copies.
Right. Question 2. How many channels does your television get?
18,395,876.
When are we going to switch to the good deal? Our channel count is pathetic to most others. We should at least switch to one with 345,900,550 channels.
You gonna pay the bill? That's what I thought.
Shut up. Question 3. Can Joe Mama switch memories with new Joe Mama at any time?
He should be able to actually. Yes.
I can, but that guy is just so darn annoying.
Don't be such a bitch, Joe Mama. You should let new Joe Mama get in a question sometimes during a Q&A.
Yeah, right. Question 4. Who is Pennywise exactly?
Son of a bitch. I knew this would come up eventually.
Number 1. If you'd like, I can skip to the next question.
No, Joe Mama. It's alright. I can handle it. I'd normally tell whoever asked this question to stop being a bitch and just Google him, but whatever. Listen up viewers, because I'm about to tell you exactly what we're up against.
Looks like we get to learn something new today.
Shut up. You're ruining the moment.
Jeez. You're such a Buzz Killington.
Don't start that again, bitch. Anyway, as I was saying, this is the true story of the legend. It, better known as Pennywise the Dancing Clown in the past. He is an evil and demonic entity. He is part of the disasters that occur every 30 years in the main town of Derry. Unlike many horror monsters before him, Pennywise is not against killing children. In fact, the monster actually prefers to kill children as they are an easier target. And perhaps this is why he chooses the form of a clown, a figure that both entertains and terrifies many young children. A group of 7 children known as the Loser Club form together to find Pennywise at his home to catch him off guard and finish him once and for all. They defeat him, but as always, he returned almost 30 years later to get revenge. When they fight him again, he is in his weaker form as a giant spider. They beat him, but since then the Loser Club hasn't been heard of since.
That's incredible. 7 normal humans defeated that monster.
You've only heard the plot of the story, Joe Mama. I haven't even begun to reveal his true powers yet. The Loser Club only beat Pennywise when Bill, the leader of the group, entered Pennywise's body, meeting the godlike being known as the Turtle, then having to go through something called the Ritual of Chud.
A ritual? And what kind of turtle is this?
The ritual is even unknown to me. The turtle is a creature from the Macroverse, the same as Pennywise. Both are as old as time itself.
No. I refuse to believe such a thing. Nonsense. Before time itself? You're telling me this monster existed during the same time God himself was born?
That's how it was stated by the creator himself. There's no denying it.
How are we going to beat it, number 1? It must have more knowledge than any other creature in existence.
There's always a way, Joe Mama. Have faith. Back to his story. Pennywise feeds on fear. He reads your mind in a single second and can shapeshift into your single worst fear. As we talked about before, he is later thought to be female after hatching large spider eggs. At least 2 babies got away even after a member of the club smashed all the other eggs. One grew up to be another demon who ruled the Macroverse for a time, but was stopped by the other baby, who grew into a man and became one of the universe's greatest gunslingers and heroes to ever exist. A weapon in the home of Pennywise is known as the Deadlights. Seeing this light will drive any living being insane in seconds. Bill came close to seeing it before defeating Pennywise. Only those who completely enter the light know what Pennywise's true form really looks like. Only one being in the universe has lived to see it. Bill's wife, Audra Phillips.
Another human? A woman? Her will? It must be stronger than any other being to ever exist.
Maybe so. She truly was a strong-willed woman. It is said that Pennywise and the turtle were actually created by something known as the Other.
The Other? If Pennywise came at the same time as God, then how powerful is this thing called the Other?
So far no one knows.
Damn. All this information is too much. I think I'm going to malfunction if this monster gets any stronger.
The legend says he arrived on Earth in an event similar to an asteroid landing. The huge marking in future's time later became the town of Darien, Maine.
Thank God we live in Missouri. Why do most of Stephen King's stories have to be based in Maine? I'd hate to live there now.
You're telling me Pennywise also has the power to be visible only to those he wants to be. In other words, he can kill a child even if the parent is right now to them and they wouldn't see a thing. He can make any illusion. He affects all of your senses. He can make you see, feel, and even smell things that shouldn't really be there. Also, even if he is hurt somehow, he has instant regeneration as strong as Boo from Dragon Ball Z.
What? Number 1, please. Reconsider. We can't beat a monster like this. It's just too far out of our league.
It will all work out, Joe Mama. If my plan doesn't work, then nothing will.
This better be a good plan.
Oh, it is. Trust me. To finish things off, he can also teleport, control your mind completely, has telekinesis, and can control the weather. So Joe Mama, ready for question 5?
I'm speechless.
Don't worry. Those goosebumps should go away in about 20 years. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
How can you laugh at a time like this?
Calm down. I'm sure another question will get it off your mind a bit.
Fine. Question 5. Is number 1 a real gay one? Lol. You're right. I feel much better. Lol.
Fuck this shit. Get in the time machine now.
Damn it. Well, here we are again. On our way to a potentially life-threatening situation.
Don't be a pussy. Just because the universe is the number 666 doesn't automatically mean it's going to be a bad place. It's still just a number. People just consider it bad luck because of the devil.
Well, I still have a bad feeling.
Whatever. I'm sure if anything bad happens, I'll be able to handle it no problem.
Oh, really? What if we run into Pennywise there?
Do you really think Pennywise would be stupid enough to go the most obvious universe? You're stupid. He's smarter than everyone in our universe combined. I doubt even Mr. Fantastic could beat him without knowing his entire history first.
You know, every time you talk about how powerful he is, it just makes me feel more nervous. Why don't you just shut up about Pennywise until it comes up?
You're the one who started it, dumbass. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I still can't believe you're able to laugh in these kind of situations.
Joe Mama, I've been through so much in my lifetime I could laugh in just about any situation I'll ever be in. Just try it once in a while. You'll feel much better and have more confidence.
Maybe,
But nothing. Laugh. Now. I said laugh.
LOL?
Like you mean it.
You're really starting to creep me out.
Good.
What?
That's good. There's going to be tons of situations when things are going to creep you out. You need to get used to them and learn to laugh in any situation to keep a cool head.
What the hell did you go through in World War III?
More than you could ever know, Joe Mama.
I'm surprised you haven't gone crazy yet.
Coming from the robot that tried to kill his own partner? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, shut up. That's old news now. Let's just focus on what's ahead.
Fine. So what do you expect from this new universe? Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone was super nice there. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
That's wishful thinking number one. I'm betting it's either a universe full of clones of Satan, or maybe it's finally a universe based solely on My Little Pony.
Oh God. If that's the case, we were leaving without taking a step?
While you're at it, you can leave me there too?
That's fine with me. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to say something like, I'd never leave you behind, Joe Mama. Or maybe, oh shit.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Time to go, Joe Mama. Get ready.
Shit. Son of a bitch. I thought I had the landing space pad fixed. Where did number one end up landing this time? You? What are you doing here? Leave. Now, you look and sound just like me. You must be the Joe Mama of this universe. We have the same room as well. There's no time. You must leave this place at once. What? If you don't leave, I'll force you. Now hold on. What's this sudden rush? Were you not aware of our arrival? I thought we've already connected with every Yu-Gi-Botz member in the multiverse. No. He knew you were coming. He? Who is this he? No. No. Don't make me say his name. Please, calm down. Just tell me what's going on. No time. Leave now before he comes. Just tell me who he is. No. I'll make you leave. Duel me. If I win, you must take your universe as number one and leave as quickly as possible. If you want to duel, that's fine. But I still want to know what's going on. There won't be any time. I have to beat you quickly before he arrives. For the last time. Who is he? Hologram sensors on. Duel. Fuck. Fine. Hologram sensors on. Duel. I start. Draw. Listen. Before we start, tell me what's going on while we make our moves. That will save you time from whoever this person you're talking about is. I'd try. I activate Fire Formation 10 key and search my deck for Glad Beast Lackery, Gladiator Beasts. This will be tricky. Listen and be very quiet so he doesn't hear. I'm listening. He has us trapped here. I can't do anything anymore. Our universe was perfectly identical to yours until he showed up. Are you going to tell me who he is? No. Never speak any of his names. None of them. He has more than one name. Yes. Be quiet. You notice my color is gone? Yes, of course. I haven't been able to move from my room in centuries. It all just faded away. He's already driven number one insane. There's no reaching him anymore. My number one has always been insane. I'm sure we can help yours. No. You don't understand. He's already let himself be taken over. Taken over? By who? Him. I told you I won't say any of his names. Someone who could drive number one insane. I can only think of 3 beings who could do that. Hitler, the creator of My Little Pony, and Penny. No. No. Please. Don't say his name. What? You mean he's actually here? Yes. Be quiet. Please. Just let me continue the duel. You're way too nervous to even concentrate. You can't duel against someone of my skill level like this. No. Be quiet. I must make you leave. We know everything. Only a primary can beat a primary. You mean number one? Yes. You must take your number one and leave. Now. Your number one isn't ready for such a challenge. He'll fail the same way my number one did. Please take him and leave to a safe place. You must train harder than you ever have before. It's too late for us here. Just forget this duel and go. Not a chance. What? Number one won't lose. He taught me something very important just for this occasion. What do you mean? No matter the situation, you must always stay calm and be able to laugh regardless of what's happening. This is your chance. We can save your number one and work together to beat Pennywise. He won't stand a chance if all 4 of us join forces. I don't know. You don't need to right now. Just finish this duel. I promise to leave if I lose, but if I win, then we're sticking to the plan, and you will be glad we did. Fine. It's a deal? I summon the glad beast lackey that I searched for earlier. Now I set 3 cards. End turn. Draw. Everything is in place. All I need to worry about is your face downs. I activate Heavy Storm. No. Even if your plan is good, it's still a safer bet for you both to leave. I activate Starlight Road. What? No. Yes. Stop Heavy Storm and special summon Stardust Dragon. It's not over yet. I activate Book of Moon on Stardust Dragon, then I activate Dark Hole. Both Heavy Storm and Dark Hole in your starting hand while going second. Maybe God hasn't left us after all. But still, I can't risk everything coming to an end. I activate Dark Bribe. What? It can't be. I don't even use the card. I added this when he came to our universe. It helped, but it wasn't enough as you can see. Damn. I still draw a card from its effect though. Now I summon Rescue Rabbit and use its effect. I activate Gladiator Beast War Chariot. Shit, that should be it for you. You can't come back from this. Please give up and leave while you still have a chance. You telling me to give up? God's most precious follower. Have you already lost your faith? No. I won't accept this. God has given me his own hand in this duel. I will have an answer for everything. Starting with this. Monster Reborn. What? Monster Reborn 2. The truth is that I actually drew this thanks to your Dark Bribe. So thank you. I bring back Rescue Rabbit and use his effect to special summon 2 copies of Cabazals. Now overlay to exceed summonable Zarlagia. Attack his face down Stardust Dragon and set my last 2 cards. End turn. I draw. Activate Mystical Space Typhoon on the face down closest to your deck. Shit. My Solemn Judgment. Good. Now to end this. I activate my own Book of Moon on your Lagia. Unless you plan to negate it, I let it go through. Good. Now you can't stop it. I said a monster, then reveal it to be Gladbeast Bestiary. Oh shit. Contact both my monsters to special summon Gladbeast Geyserus. Use effect to destroy his last 2 cards. No you don't. Activate Fiendish Chain. What? Can it be? Is he really here? I end my turn. He is here. I draw. Flip Lagio back face up. As number 1 would say in this situation, it's time to own this bitch. Number 1. I'm sorry, I summon Tour Guide from the Underworld and summon another copy from the deck. Now overlay to exceed summon Levier the Sea Dragon. Use effect to bring back Rescue Rabbit who also uses his effect. Special summon 2 copies of Cybersaurus. Overlay to exceed summon number 20, Giga Brilliant. His effect powers up all my monsters by 300 attack points. It's over. I understand. You destroy my monster and inflict damage. Then whatever card I could draw next turn, Lagio would negate it and you would win next turn. You win? Yes. In that case my plan now goes in order. Come on. Let's go find number 1. I'm not going. What? You're on your own. I'm not facing that monster again. I told you if we work together he won't stand a chance. You don't understand. He could beat 1000 copies of number 1 in a single duel using the right deck. What? That's right. Just like Pegasus with the Millennium Eye, he can read all your moves before you even make them and plan ahead. I know. Number 1 hasn't told me everything, but he says he still has a plan. A plan? Yes. And I'm sure he can exceed. Well then. All I can say is good luck. I hope we can meet again during a more peaceful time. Agreed. Well then, get going. I'm still scared, son of a bitch.
What the fuck? Where is this background music coming from? Hello. Welcome to Universe 666. Oh hey. You must be the number 1 of this universe. You were expecting us, right? We didn't want to come at a bad time. Oh, not at all. Feel free to look around. Thanks, but I'd like to know a little bit about this universe first. I know you have all the information on ours, but what are the differences between Outworlds? Besides you being covered in mold. Well, that was uncalled for. Oh. Sorry about that. You better be bitch. I could easily kill you for something like that. Hey, chill out. I thought you wouldn't care. You mean you're not covered in mold on purpose? Of course not, you idiot. Then go ahead and wash it off. I can wait. I need to find out where my universe's Joe Mama landed away. Oh, don't worry about Joe Mama. He's of no concern. What? Your Joe Mama is probably dead or getting ready to die as we speak. What? Oh. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. A joke. You almost had me, but really, I should check on Joe Mama while you clean up. Believe me. There isn't anyone left to check on. And I'm not going anywhere. You're starting to creep me out, really? Then perhaps now would be a perfect time to tell you the differences between our universes. You could have just told me in the first place. Oh, shut up. Listen well, because you'll never be returning to your original universe ever again. Actually, all I have to do is tell Joe Mama to press the button on his wrist. Shut up. Don't you dare interrupt me. I'll kill you. Weren't you nice just a few minutes ago, son of a bitch? Are you really that dense? I'm evil, you fucking idiot. Oh. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. What the? Why are you laughing? I'm planning to kill you and your Joe Mama. I know, but it's just funny. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. What? I don't understand. Funny story. So me and Joe Mama were making a bet, right? And we were thinking this universe could be filled with nothing but evil robots. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Who knew we would be right? Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Well, with the number 666 as our universe ranking, what did you expect? I don't know. Something not obvious. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Fuck. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. So let me guess. You want to duel with a bet, and if I lose I die. Well, yeah. That's sort of the plan. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Well, I'm sure my Joe Mama already kicked yours in the nights, so now it's my turn to kick yours. Set your hologram sensors on. Finally. After 500 long years of waiting, I will finally get to test my newfound strength. Hectares, ha 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 ha. Hologram sensors on. Duel. You already know the home team always goes first. Draw. That's fine. Just make me a deal. A deal? What? It's already decided that if I lose, you get to kill me, but if I win, then let me reprogram you. What? You really think I'd go through with that? Why not? You were number one, right? Fine. It's a bet. Good. Meanwhile, you can finally tell me about the differences in our universes. Whatever. I'll make my move first. I activate Foolish Burial to send Dandelion from the deck to the graveyard and special summon 2 fluff tokens. We must be playing the same deck. Could be a challenge. Our universes were the same at one point. There should be no differences between our decks. Now I summon Debris Dragon and use his effect to bring back Dandelion. Not happening. I discard Effect Valor. Down. I set 2 cards. End turn. No synchro summoning. You must be going for Plasma next turn. Maybe I am and maybe I'm not. Either way you'll lose. We'll see. But before I make my move, tell me more about your universe. It won't make any difference in our duel, but fine. Not all robots are evil here. I'm the only one. What? Why? There's a good reason. It all started 500 years ago when he came. Yes. He now resides here. Pennywise. What? No. He's here? Yes. He has been trapped here due to the flaws of the universe's time portals. But now that you, a primary universe with a time machine, has come, he will do everything in his power to escape and rule over our universes. Trollalalalala. You're insane. How could you help someone like that? He made you lure us here, didn't he? Of course. We haven't been able to move from our rooms in 500 years. Our colors have disappeared. I've gotten covered in mold. Joe Mama has lost all hope. And now I, once the greatest duelist in the multiverse, is now a slave. A slave? How? I did everything in my power to stop him. Even with me and Joe Mama working together, we still couldn't beat him. With our loss, he separated us and used me to find another universe that he could use to travel through the multiverse. That universe was yours. Should have seen that coming. Doing this was a dangerous task that he couldn't do alone without a physical body, so he boosted my powers tremendously in case people like you tried to stop us. What? A power boost? Yes. I now have the ability to shuffle my deck in any order, making it able for me to draw whatever card I want at any time. Tralalalala. What? No. Yes. Now you know you don't stand a chance. I will win no matter what you do. Why though? Would you let Pennywise take over you? I had to do it. Don't you see? I'm now the best duelist in the multiverse. No one can beat me now. No one. Not you or any other number one out there. No one. You're insane. By your standards maybe, but our universe is a whole new place thanks to Pennywise. You don't stand a chance here. We'll see about that. You may be me. You may have the same deck, the same amount of experience, and even powers from Pennywise. But I will not let you harm anyone else. This ends now. You're a fool to even try. The universes will never be at peace while Pennywise exists. Dreams don't come true when you're dead. You call yourself a number one. If you really were, your will would have been more than enough. Draw. I activate Reinforcement of the Army and search my deck for Elemental Hero Stratos. Now I summon him and search my deck for Destiny Hero Plasma. Let's see who can summon him first. Stratos attacks Debris Dragon. Set 2 cards. End turn. Draw. It will be me. I summon my own Stratos to search my deck. Not so fast. I discard my second effect Valor. Tralalalala. You're a fool. I tribute my 2 tokens and Stratos to special summon Destiny Hero Plasma. What? How? You were going to search for it. Not exactly. Remember my power? I used it to draw Plasma this turn, just in case. Shit. Yes. It's over. Absorb Stratos and attack directly. End turn. Damn. That was a lot of damage, but I won't lose. Time to make a comeback. Draw. Activate Dark Hole. You should know from your own personal experience that we never let that go through with Plasma out. I activate Solemn Judgment. Guess I should have seen that one coming too. Oh well. Set one card. End turn. Draw. Heavy Storm. Guess it's my turn. Solemn Judgment. I knew it. We always have Solemn Judgment set when we have at least 3 face downs. By the way, I used my powers to draw that. Trollalalalala. You evil son of a bitch. Trollalalalala. Yes I am. I summon Tour Guide from the underworld and use her effect to summon Tour Bus from the deck. Overlay to exceed summon Wind Up Zenmains. You'll lose if you don't have a response, I realize. So you lose. Zenmains attacks directly. Mirror Force, you got lucky this time. End phase Zenmains uses his effect to destroy your last set card. I chain. Scapegoat. Shit. End turn. It's time to own this bitch. Draw. I tribute 3 goats to special summon my own plasma. Absorb Zenmains. Now I play Monster Reborn to bring back Stratos and use its effect to destroy your last back row card. Too bad for you, it doesn't matter. Torrential Tribute. What? No. Trollalalalala. You lose. No. As long as people like you exist, I'll never quit. I banish Plasma and Stratos from my graveyard to special summon Dark Simorg. A weak attempt. We'll see. Dark Simorg attack directly. You're a fool. Summon goes the Emissary of Darkness with an Emissary token in attack mode. No. Not now. You're done. Shit. End turn. Draw. I summon Effect Veiler and tune it with Gowers to Synchro summon Stardust Dragon. Now it's time to end this silly game. What? I activate Mark of the Rose by banishing Dandelion in my graveyard. Your Dark Simorg is mine. No. Not that. Stardust Dragon attacks directly. It's not over. I have 100 life points left. I summon my own copy of Gowers. Useless. My token destroys your token. Now I'll guarantee my victory. I banish Tour Guide and Effect Veiler to special summon Black Luster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. No. It can't be, but it is. You lose. I use his effect to banish Dark Simorg before he returns to your side of the field. I'll set my last card and end my turn. I'm lucky he didn't summon BLS earlier or I'd be done for. No time to waste. If I don't finish it this turn, it's all over. Heart of the cards, guide me. Trollalalalalalalala. The heart of the cards left us a long time ago. It won't help you here. We'll just have to see about that. Draw. As I said before, it's time to own this bitch. I activate my own copy of Foolish Burial to send my own Dandelion to the graveyard to get 2 fluff tokens. Now I can activate another familiar card. Mark of the Rose. Take Black Luster Soldier. No. Fuck. Shit. Bitch. Sounds like it's over for you. I also summon the last card in my hand. Tour Guide from the Underworld? The effect will get Tour Bus, something you forgot to use earlier. Shut up. Trollalalalala. You lose. Overlay for my own Zenmains. Black Luster Soldier attacks Stardust Dragon. It's only over for you. Mirror Force. No. No 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 no. During your end phase Stardust Dragon stops and destroys Zenmains. Fine, but Tour Bus will return Stardust back to your extra deck before it comes back. It's a top deck battle now. Seems you forgot. It seems you've forgotten. What? It's true that both of us can lose in a single move, but in a duel with someone like me, it doesn't matter one bit. Wait a minute. No. It can't be. No. Yes. My powers will allow me to draw any card. My turn. Draw. Activate Monster Reborn and bring back Black Luster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. No. Wait. Too late. You're dead. Black Luster Soldier attack directly and end this duel. No. No 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 no. Yes. Unfortunately we can't kill our other selves or we could rip a hole in the space-time continuum. so I think I'll let Pennywise do the work for me. No. I can't believe it's all over. Everyone. I'm sorry. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Oops. Sorry, I fell.
Oh God. Not this now. What the hell was Joe Mama thinking, not taking care of this one?
Hey now. I came here to help you. Now stop trying to hurt my number one or I'll be forced to kick you in the nades.
Me? Tralalalalalalala. Oh please. If your number one couldn't beat me, what makes you think you can?
Wait. You actually beat number one?
Of course. There's a reason he ran away when you walked in. I was about to kill him. He's trying to escape, now get out of my way.
Now hold on just a moment. Your Germama told me all about you in this universe. I know exactly what's going on. I have a bet.
A bet? Really? I just got done owning that failure of a number one just a second ago and you're no better. A Joe Mama can never beat a number one, regardless of which universe you come from. You all suck. Tralalalalalalala.
How dare you? I know Pennywise is your master and all, but that's just plain rude. You deserve a full force kick to the balls. Now get ready. Set your hologram sensors on.
Jeez. Fine. If you want to die too, that's fine with me. Hologram sensors on.
Duel.
As always, I'll be starting things. Draw. I summon Lone Fire Blossom and use its effect.
Not so fast. Discard Effect Veiler.
Wow. Everyone gets Effect Veiler in their starting hand these days. Oh well. I set 2 cards. End turn.
Draw. Before I make my move, you agree to the duel, which means a bet must be made.
Fine. Whatever. What do you want?
First of all, wash off that hideous mold. Gross.
Shut up.
Second, you spare number one's life. I still believe he's the only one left who can defeat Pennywise.
Fine, but there's no way he can beat Pennywise with the level he's at right now. Our universes are the same, yet Pennywise took both me and Joe Mama on at the same time and beat both of us without even taking it seriously.
Then you must really suck at this game.
Shut the fuck up. I beat your number one. I'm the best duelist in the multiverse.
Even though you had to cheat to win.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
That's right. Without the powers granted to you from Pennywise, I doubt you would have ever stood a chance against my number one.
Please. I could crush both of you together if I wanted to.
Prove it. Use your powers against me, and I promise you, I'll still win this fight.
You're stupid. I was going to use my powers regardless of what you said, but it doesn't even matter now. When I win this duel, Pennywise will kill number one, and I will kill you.
It's a bet. I activate Mystical Space Typhoon on the face down closest to your deck.
Damn. My torrential tribute.
Good. Now I summon Thunder King Ryo. Attack his monster.
Shit.
Yes. That card won't be getting you a dandelion or spore any longer. I set 2 cards. End turn.
During your end phase I activate Call of the Haunted to bring back Lone Fire Blossom. Tralalala. What were you saying?
Shut up. I can still beat you.
Joke. I draw. Activate effect of Lone Fire to tribute and special summon Dandelion in defense mode from my deck.
I have a chain to the effect. Macrocosmos. Your Lone Fire Blossom will be banished instead.
Whatever. I've had to deal with getting around this card more than enough times, but either way, it doesn't really matter at this point. I used my powers to draw this. Heavy Storm.
Shit. Is it worth using right now? Yes. I must have the advantage at all cost. Solemn judgment.
What? You're really stupid enough to waste 4,000 life points just to save Macrocosmos? Tra-la-la-la-la-la. You must be the worst Joe Mama in the whole multiverse. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
You shut up. There's more reason to it. With Macrocosmos still on the field, your dandelion won't get its effect when it leaves the field. Also, With your Call of the Haunted still stuck on the field, you can't special summon your ghost.
Does it matter? With my powers I'll just make sure I don't draw into my goers.
Whatever. Just continue.
I will. Activate Book of Moon on Thunder King. Now I summon Tour Guide from the Underworld and special summon Tour Bus with her effect. Exceed summon into Wind Up Zenmaines. Attack and destroy Thunder King. Set 1 card. End turn.
Draw. I summon my own copy of Tour Guide to get other copy. Overlay to summon number 50, Black Ship of Corn. Use effect to get rid of Zenmaines along with 1000 life points.
I don't think so. I chain Mystical Space Typhoon on Macrocosmos, then I activate Effect Veiler from my hand to stop the effect.
Shit. Fine. Just attack Dandelion. Get your damn puffballs for all I care. End turn.
Gladly. I special summon 2 fluff tokens in defense mode. Draw. Seems my powers are working as well as ever. I've played against your deck enough times to know how weak it is against this card. I tribute my 2 tokens and Zenmaines to special summon one of my 3 great monsters, Destiny Hero Plasma.
What? No.
Yes. Plasma uses his effect to absorb Black Ship of Corn. Attack directly.
No. Fuck. Shit. Bitch.
Trollalalalala. Classic Joe Mama regardless of the universe. It's a shame you have to die. I would have enjoyed kicking you in the nades a few more times.
Oh, shut up. This duel isn't over yet. I still have 1050 life points left and a card in my hand.
Well, none of your monsters will do any good, plus that card has been on your hand since the beginning. It's bound to be a monster. Just go on with your turn so I can beat you on my own.
Shit. Draw. Damn it. I set a monster and end my turn.
As I thought. It's over for you. I'm going to make your own monster crush its friend, then beat you with your most hated card. Draw. Activate the monster reborn I drew with my powers.
What? No. Impossible.
Not with my powers it isn't. You lose. Bring back Thunder King Ryo. Thunder King attack his face-down monster.
Yes. You've made a fatal mistake. If you would have attacked with Plasma I would have lost, but you were greedy. Flip Snowman Eater.
Shit. But this only saves you an extra turn. Plasma destroy his monster. End turn.
This is it. Now or never. God's most precious follower will draw the card he needs.
Your little God's most precious speech won't work here.
What?
God. He left this universe long ago in fear of Pennywise. Without God being able to come down to Earth to fight Pennywise himself, he can't beat Pennywise. They are technically now equal in power, except Pennywise has the dead lights on his side. With them he can even make God lose his mind. In short, God can't help you now because he no longer watches our universe.
What? That can't be. Impossible. I refuse to believe it. He is here. I know it. He'll help us in our time of need. He'll help us defeat Pennywise.
Oh, come on. Just give up already. He isn't here and he isn't coming. Just make your damn move before I get impatient.
I can't believe it. God isn't here? How can I get out of this situation? Is it over? Have we lost? No. Joe Mama. It isn't over. Let me take over. What the? New Joe Mama. Is that you?
What the fuck? Why are you talking to yourself?
I'm not. Be quiet. I'm trying to speak to a friend. Now then, what were you saying, New Joe Mama? It isn't over yet. That power that the mean number 1 is using is downloaded, not magic. I have the same code built inside me. If you let me take over for the rest of the duel, I can also draw whatever card we need from our deck. Are you serious? Take over then. Hurry. Good, I have control over this body now.
Seriously? What the fuck?
It doesn't concern you. You're too mean to be my best friend number 1.
A number 1 and Joe Mama best friends. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. You're mistaken.
No, you are. I'm not just Joe Mama. I am new Joe Mama. Draw. Activate Dark Hole.
What?
Now I summon Rescue Rabbit and use its effect. God, I hate saying that. Dino Rabbit is such a boring deck. No wonder number 1 always calls Joe Mama a bitch.
Something is seriously wrong with Universe 1's Joe Mama.
I told you I'm new Joe Mama. Rescue Rabbit's effect special summons 2 copies of Cybersaurus. Both attack directly. Now I overlay them to exceed summon Evil Zarlagia.
What? No. How could I forget about that card?
So now you realize you lose. You have no cards in your hand. No matter what you draw, Lagiran use its effect to stop it. I win next turn regardless. I win.
No. 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 No 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 no.
You lose. Now you must spare number 1's life.
Fuck. Looks like everything went as planned. Well, look who came crawling back. Shut up. I wasn't scared. This was all part of my plan. Plan? What plan? It's pretty simple to get if you've had a new Joe Mama in your universe, but it seems like you never built a new Joe Mama in this world due to Pennywise coming here 500 years ago. Your Joe Mama did start acting weird in the middle of the duel, and he kept calling himself New Joe Mama. Yes. That's New Joe Mama alright. Trollalalalala. So what was this plan of yours? I actually didn't think of it until the turn before you defeated me. I knew Joe Mama would stand no chance of beating you alone, especially with those bitch moves powers Pennywise put into your system. Oh, don't complain. You know you would use them too if you could. Actually, I have complete respect for this game and all of its rules, no matter how strict. You must have lost this feeling after dealing with Pennywise. I never really thought about that until now. You know you still have a chance to turn yourself around, right? I don't have to reprogram you. You just need to change that bitchy attitude of yours. Oh, shut up. Just tell me the rest of the plan. Gladly. I realized your powers at that point and remembered that new Joe Mama had a built-in program that allows him to draw any card in his deck when he draws a card. The same ability that your power has, so that's how he win. That fucking cheater. Speak for yourself, bitch. Trollalalalala. You shut up. Powers are different from a built-in computer program. Is it really? Think about it. You use your powers for an evil intention, but I was planning on have new Joe Mama become my successor one day after my passing. What? That's right. I've thought ahead more than any other number 1 in the multiverse. If I somehow die one day, new Joe Mama, a robot with skills almost as good as mine and growing, along with this built-in system to draw any card, will be more than enough to protect my universe when I'm gone. I can't believe it. You, a number 1. Instead of only looking after yourself, you're giving others a chance? Of course. You were the same one day. Try to remember the past. Remember how the world was before Pennywise entered. I'll try, but nothing. You can't let one being change who you are. I promise. We are going to beat Pennywise. Somehow, you honestly believe you can beat him alone, when he could even beat both me and my Joe Mama at the same time? Oh, come on. Look who you're talking to. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. I guess you're right. In that case, I wish you the best of luck in your plan. I wish I could help more. Sorry for my actions earlier, it's no problem at all. Really. Well, our Joe Mamas are probably almost done talking. Let's go check up on them. Number 1, what's up? Something doesn't feel right. What's wrong? This feeling. It feels just like that one time. Wait. No. Number 1. Run. What?
What the fuck? How did I get back in the lab?
Ha 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 ha.
What the? Number 1? Is that you?
Your number 1 is of no concern anymore. He'll never get back where I've sent him.
What? Sent him? What are you talking about? Who are you?
That's none of your concern. Now hand over your left arm along with the time machine.
The time machine. Why are you so interested? And besides that, how did you even know about it?
Who do you think used it to bring you here? Ha 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 ha.
How should I know? And that laugh is very annoying.
Then laugh on your own while you can. Because soon enough you'll be dead and the whole multiverse will belong to me.
Oh great. Another robot trying to rule the multiverse. This is nothing new, my friend. You won't succeed. The Yu-Gi-Botz will stop you here and now.
Stop? Me? Ha 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 ha. You don't know what I am to you. I am the eater of worlds and of children. And you are next.
Wait. Eater of worlds? Children? No. It can't be. Impossible. Are you?
You don't recognize me? How rude. We just dueled not too long ago. It's me. Number 1 of Universe 666.
Evil number 1? Oh? You washed off the disgusting mold. Thank God. I didn't know your paint job was red instead of yellow like the number 1 of my universe. I thought our universes were the same. What changed your mind?
There are no changes, but perhaps you noticed a difference in my attitude?
Yes. For a second I actually thought you were.
Pennywise? Ha 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 ha. You're not a complete idiot after all.
Wait. You mean?
Yes. It is I, Pennywise the dancing clown.
What? No. Impossible. You look nothing like a clown. You can't be Pennywise. It's impossible.
It's not. You were wondering how you mysteriously appeared in the lab. It was my doing.
What?
Not only are we back in the lab, but I used your time machine to transport us back to your original universe. All I have to do is kill you and I'll have the time machine all to myself and rule the entire multiverse. Ha 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 ha.
That still doesn't prove your look. And what have you done with number 1?
Your universe has flaws. There are no more humans left remaining in this universe of yours. This makes it impossible for me to change into the form of something that doesn't exist anymore. In short, in this universe I can only change into different robot forms, but this body will do just fine.
I guess that makes enough sense with everything else that has happened. But what about number 1?
He has been cast off to another universe. Even if he could find his way back, it will be too late by the time he reaches his home, because it will then belong to me. Ha 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 ha.
You evil bastard. Bring number 1 back at once.
Why should I? He's the only one left in the entire multiverse that has the full potential to erase my from existence. He could never beat me alone, but there's still no reason in taking the risk.
You're scared of number 1, aren't you?
Ha 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 ha. Me? Scared? Of a mere boy in a robot body? Absurd. His fear of me is beyond belief. I can read minds, you fool. He knew of my existence since his 8th year of birth. He had nightmares about me in his human form even up to the age of 21. If his brain still functioned the same way in his android body, he'd still be having nightmares. I am everything anyone has ever feared. Everything. I haven't eaten in so long, and you time machine will take me to a universe where humans still exist. Then I will live out the rest of my eternal life feeding on the children of all worlds. You all taste so much better when you're scared.
You're a monster?
A monster? No. I am your new god. Ha 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 ha.
You dare put yourself at God's level. You are the fool in this situation. God still watches over our universe and he will see us through to the end. If number 1 isn't here to stop you, then I'll just have to do it myself. Prepare yourself. Duel.
You. A simple lowly robot thinks he can defeat an all-powerful entity. I'll kill you in an instant.
It won't be that easy. Another one of our universe's flaws is this. If you are challenged to a duel in place of an actual fight, you must accept it. A bet is usually added as well. In this case, if you win, you can kill me and take the time machine for yourself. But if I win, you will leave this universe and return to the deadlights where you came from. And don't even think about coming back.
Damn. Your universe's flaws are a pain. But after I beat you, I won't have to worry about dueling anymore. It will be just like the good old days of tricking children and eating pathetic humans. Fine. Set your hologram sensors on.
Hologram sensors on. You think a simple robot can't beat the likes of you? We'll see about that. You're taking on my new deck handed down to me by number one himself. Grand Soilting Gadgets. Duel.
It's useless. Duel.
What the fuck? Where am I?
There you are, Tyler. Are you ready?
Holy shit. An android.
What? Tyler, are you feeling all right?
It's number one now. And how do you know my human name? Where am I?
You're at your bachelor party, remember? Did you bump your head or something? You're freaking me out.
Bachelor party? What the fuck? No. Something is seriously messed up here. I was just in the lab talking to the number one of Universe 666. Where is he? I just seen a flash of light, and now I'm here.
Listen. Go sit down and relax for a minute. We'll get busy after I get you some aspirin.
Seriously? Who the fuck are you? Why are you acting like you know me?
Okay, something is wrong with you. I'm calling the hospital.
Hospital? No. Stop. I'm fine. You're an android, right? Just take me to your lab so I can take a time machine back to my universe.
Who are you calling an android, you creep?
Wait. What? You mean you're human?
What else could I be?
Oh shit. I don't think I'm in Universe 666 anymore.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Well, that was odd. She said she was human, but she still sounded like an android. My voice is still the same as well, but it looks like my body either changed to fit correctly with this universe, or my soul was transferred into this human's body. Either way, I have to find some technology. I need to build a time machine. Fast.
Duel.
Duel.
My universe, my turn. I start. Draw. Before I make my move, I must say, you're not as frightening as I thought you would be.
Is that so?
Yes. Your looks won't scare me. I'm quite used to dueling against an opponent that looks just like you.
You still don't understand. I am everything's greatest fear. I knew yours the moment I laid my eyes on you.
Is that so? So you can shape-shift into my two favorite ponies killing each other? Not in this universe you can't.
That's a very strange thing to fear. But that's still not your true greatest fear.
Oh really? Then tell me.
Not only will I tell you, but I'll show you soon enough. You're scared to die.
Well, of course. Everyone is afraid of death.
Not so fast. It's a bit more complicated than that. What you fear most of all is being killed a second time by your so-called friend, number one.
What?
That's right. I now hold the image of your precious number one, and after this duel, I'll kill you in this form as well. I'll make sure number one will never be able to rebuild you ever again.
No. You're insane. I won't let you do this.
It's too late. The duel has already begun. You've only prolonged your death. Ha 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 ha.
No. Stop it. Stop laughing. Stop.
Ha 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 ha.
Stop it. Stop, stop, stop.
Ha 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 ha.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I summoned King Goldfish and use his effect.
I knew you would do that. I discard Max C.
Shit. Whatever. Draw your damn cards. I'll still beat you. Goldfish effect lets me special summon yellow gadget. Now the effect lets me search for green gadget.
No, it won't. Discard effect Veiler.
Damn. Activate double summon. Now I can summon another monster. Machina Gear Frame. Effect lets me search the deck for Machina Fortress.
I discard a second effect Veiler.
What? No. Impossible. All those hand traps in your starting turn. No.
I'll make your fear become a reality very soon. Ha 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 ha.
No you won't. I overlay Goldfish and my gadget to exceed Summon Gear Gigantex.
Max C lets me draw.
It doesn't matter. Use effect to detach yellow gadget and search my deck for a second gear frame.
Discard effect Veiler.
What? No. You can't. All three. Impossible. It's just impossible.
Do you see your end?
No. Shut up. I still have the advantage right now. I set a card. End turn.
So it's finally my turn? You shouldn't have. Ha 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 ha.
I said stop laughing.
Ha 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 ha. Draw. I activate Mystical Space Typhoon on your face down ultimate offering.
What? You knew what his was? How?
Don't forget who I am. Ha 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 ha.
Shit. That was my best card. What else could he possibly do with just 2 cards?
I activate the Dark Hole.
Shit.
Ha 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 ha. Now I summon your deck's ultimate nightmare, Thunder King Ryo. Ha 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 ha.
What? No. Not that card. Not now. Not against this deck.
All hope is lost. Thunder King attacks directly. End turn.
No. No, no, no. This can't happen. It can't. I need something to stop his Thunder King now. Draw. Shit. I said a monster. End turn.
Have you given up? Draw. Maybe you will after this. Thunder King attack his monster. Looks like you set another gadget after all. Set 1 card. End turn.
Damn it. Draw. Yes. This is it. I can win. I activate my own copy of Dark Hole.
Ha 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 ha. Such a waste. You can't defeat me like that. Dark Bribe. Draw into another useless gadget monster. It won't help you at all.
Shut up. Draw from Dark Bribe's effect. Draw. Shit.
Ha 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 ha. You see? What did I say? You lose.
No. I won't give up that easily. I set a monster. End turn.
Draw. Will you give up after this? I summon a second copy of Thunder King Ryo. Ha 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 ha.
No. Not 2.
Yes. Attack his last yellow gadget. Now my second Thunder King attacks directly. End turn.
What am I going to do against 2 Thunder Kings? I've already lost my Dark Hole. They stop all my searching, and they can stop my special summons. My only trap cards left are Starlight Road and Solemn Judgment. They can't help right now.
Are you going to make a move? Or have you given up?
I haven't. Let me think. I need help. Now. Please. New Joe Mama. I need your downloaded abilities now. Please help me defeat this monster. Alright. I'm here. Nothing to fear, Joe Mama.
So the reinforcements have arrived.
Yes. You won't win now, Pennywise. I have the ability to draw any card in my deck at any time.
Really? This should be interesting then, but it still won't make the slightest difference. Ha 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 ha.
I have no fears, Pennywise. You can't trick me. I'll protect Joe Mama, defeat you, then bring number 1 back home.
Everything fears something. If you don't now, then I'll make you.
We'll see. Draw. I activate the monster reborn I drew with my downloaded ability. This is a card your Thunder Kings won't be able to stop.
You're lucky.
Luck has nothing to do with it. You're losing this duel. I bring back Gear Gigantex. Attack 1 of his Thunder Kings. Set a monster. End turn.
All you useless robots are doing is wasting my time. Draw. Attack the face down red gadget. End turn.
Looks like you finally drew a card you couldn't use. Time to turn this duel around. Draw. Attack his last Thunder King.
I discard Honest.
What?
Ha 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 ha. You see? Even angels are too frightened of my power to fight against me. Ha 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 ha.
They'll be set free soon enough. End turn.
All I need is a monster and you lose, but you may have a gauze, so I'll play it safe. You're lucky I can't fully read your mind.
That's because I don't have a mind. I'm only a program.
That's right. You're nothing. Draw. I summon Spirit Reaper.
Shit.
Spirit Reaper attack directly and use your effect. Discard the leftmost card.
You discarded my pot of duality.
Thunder King attacks directly.
I special summon Tragodia in defense mode. Again, this is a special summon your Thunder King cannot stop.
It doesn't matter. You have no cards in your hand and only 100 life points left. I'll finish you off on my next turn.
I don't think so. I use my ability to draw a green gadget from my deck, but you don't have to worry about that. Worry about Tragodia. I use his effect and discard me gadget to take control of Thunder King Ryo.
Oh my. I'm so scared. Ha 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 ha.
Laugh while you can, because after this next move, you will have nothing left in your deck you could possibly come back with. The only card that would be able to is Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning, but our universe's laws bound you away from that card.
Do you really think I'd even waste my time with that pathetic card in the first place? You're a fool.
You're the fool if you haven't realized it yet. You lose. I use the effect of Tragodia to change it to a level 4. Now overlay it with Thunder King to exceed summon number 50, Black Ship of Corn in defense mode. Use effect to detach a material to send Spirit Reaper to the graveyard, along with inflicting 1000 points of damage. It's over, Pennywise. Even if you could use your powers to draw Monster Reborn, I'll still win on my next turn. End turn.
You still don't get it, do you? After all this and still, you never even stood a chance of defeating me. I don't need Monster Reborn or Blackluster Soldier to defeat you. I hold the most powerful card in the history of dual monsters.
What?
You can thank yourself for sending my Spirit Reaper to the graveyard.
Wait. It can't be? It's not allowed here. You can't.
Your universe does have its flaws, but even they cannot stop me from using this card. I banish Effect Veiler and Spirit Reaper from my graveyard. Special summon the most powerful card of them all. Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End. Ha 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 ha.
No. 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 No 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 no.
Yes. Now die. Activate effect. Pay 1000 life points and end this duel, now.
No. It can't be. Joe Mama. Number 1. I'm sorry.
Ha 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 ha. That's right. Say your last goodbyes. What? Who's there?
It's you.
What? Who's there?
Joe Mama. Run.
You?
What the fuck? My voice. This can only mean one thing. You're Pennywise.
How did you escape? You shouldn't be able to come back from that universe. There are no time machines there.
It's a long story, but the solution was simple. I made one myself. It's over, Pennywise. I'm going to stop you once and for all.
I'm amazed you were able to recognize me from the beginning. What gave me out?
Your body model, and of course the actions that took place after my duel with number 1 of Universe 666.
Oh really? Explain.
Fine, but this little kid's voice you gave me is really annoying. You should change it back so I can sound more serious.
I don't plan on it. My prey is always more delicious as children.
But I'm not really a kid. You just changed my voice.
Oh shut up. The concept is still the same.
Whatever. I knew it was you the moment I saw you. Number 1 of Universe 666 told me to run away before a flash of light blinded me. When I opened my eyes, I was in another universe. I knew that had to have been your doing.
I see, but what about my body model?
That's an easy one. The other number 1 said he was sensing something familiar. I know for a fact you can take over bodies as well, as long as they are dead or empty. A robot body like ours works just as easily to possess as a dead one.
Very good. You know me quite well. Still, it won't make a bit of difference. When I kill you, there will be nothing left to stand in my way. Ha 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 ha.
Oh god. Your laugh used to scare me, but with your voice change due to fusing with the other number one, it's just really annoying now.
You dare to mock me? I'll kill you.
Tra-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lol. Without the ability of being able to shapeshift in our universe, you won't be able to scare me at all. You know it yourself. Without your clown form or your original voice intact, you can intimidate me in any way. You're done, Pennywise.
You know this universe has flaws as well. You may be right about me being intimidating right now, but you know I still have plenty of powers to go around. Maybe I won't kill you. Maybe I'll take you with me to the deadlights. There you will float. They all float. And when you're down here with me, you'll float too.
Sorry, Pennywise, but your tricks won't work against me. I'm going to make sure you never case the universe's harm ever again. Set your hologram sensors on.
This is how you choose to die? A simple card game? Ha 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 ha. I accept. Hologram sensors on. Duel.
I draw. I activate reinforcement of the army. Search for elemental hero Stratos. Summon and use effect to add Destiny Hero Plasma to hand. Set one card. And turn.
Draw. Activate Pot of Greed.
What?
Ha 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 ha. That's right. Via restriction list has no effect on me. I can use any cards as I see fit.
Shit.
I draw 2 new cards. Activate Mystical Space Typhoon on your only face down.
Damn. My mirror force.
That's not all. Activate Fisher. Destroy his monster. Now I activate Forceful Sentry.
What? No.
Yes. You're hiding your mind well from me. You must have already known of my mind-reading ability. Playing against me without using your brain is going to be tricky.
I've been with this game for so long, it's almost second nature to me. The cards themselves will be my mind in this duel.
It will do you no good. Reveal your hand, now.
Shit. Fine. Just look.
Destiny Hero Plasma, Tragodia, Gauze the Emissary of Darkness, and 2 copies of Effect Veiler. I must say, this hand would work wonders against the monster in my hand, but it won't do any good if you don't have any of those cards. Forceful Sentry returns Gauze back to your deck.
Damn.
Ha 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 ha. That's just one out of the way. Now I pay 1000 life points to activate Confiscation. I look at your hand again, but this time, the card I chose will be discarded. I'll choose your Tragodia next. Ha 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 ha.
You bastard. I bet you couldn't beat me at all without using the forbidden cards.
Oh please. I could defeat you in a single turn. Just like how I will now. I pay another 1000 life points to activate Delinquent Duo. I randomly discard a card, then you discard one yourself. I already know your hand's order now, so I chose one of your Effect Veilers. Now choose your card, and hurry.
Shit. I know what you're planning though. I chose to discard my Destiny Hero Plasma.
Congratulations. You've made the right choice. But it still won't make a bit of difference if you don't draw something next turn. I summon the ultimate spirit monster, Yitter. Discard your last Effect Veiler now, or prepare to be Yitter locked.
Shit. I discard Effect Veiler.
I'll still attack for 200 points. A small amount can always make a difference. During the end phase your Effect Veiler wears off and Yitter returns to my hand. End turn.
Damn it. I need something I can use now or Yato will finish me off for good. Please, everyone, lend me your power. It all comes down to this. Heart of the cards, guide me.
Ha 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 ha. You fool. The heart of the cards is a simple myth. Besides, you have no special powers. You can't draw any card you need at any time like me or those other 2 useless robots.
Those robots are not useless. New Joe Mama is my future successor. And number 1 of Universe 666 was tricked. I'll make sure you pay for hurting him. He'll have his body back soon enough. Now. I draw.
A wasted effort.
Not quite, Pennywise.
What?
I summon Chore Guide from the underworld and use her effect to special summon Chore Bus from the deck in attack mode. Both attack directly. That's half your life points, Pennywise, and halfway to me stopping you for good.
You really think mere life points are a factor? You're nothing but a foolish child.
Foolish? Is this foolish? I overlay both my monsters to exceed summon wind-ups and mains. I knew your plan was to use your powers to draw Dark Hole, then attack with Yatta to automatically win, but Zen Main's effect will allow him to live even after Dark Hole. It's over, Pennywise. You can come back from this now.
Ha 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 ha. You seen right through me. Incredible, but even so, it still makes no difference. You still lose. My turn. Draw. I activate Card of Sanctity. We each draw until our hands hold 6 cards.
What? Impossible. That version of the card doesn't even exist in our universe. Our version is a piece of shit.
You like it? You can thank your friend, the so-called King of Games, for handing this over.
What? You mean you've actually dueled against Yugi?
Of course. I've been to every universe at least once. It was only when I reached Universe 666 when I became stranded.
That card doesn't belong to you. Give it back.
If you want it, then you'll just have to beat me.
Fine. I'll beat you, save number 1 of Universe 666, somehow find Yugi, and banish you for good.
You don't stand a chance. Now draw your cards.
Fine. I draw 6 cards.
I draw 5 cards. It seems the game has been reset, but only in my favor.
We'll see about that. Bring it on. You ain't touching these big boys.
Still able to make jokes in the face of your own death. How charming. I activate Graceful Charity. Draw 3 and discard 2. I discard Dark Magician of Chaos and Effect Veiler. Now I activate Monster Reborn to bring back the Dark Magician of Chaos I discarded. His effect lets me put Monster Reborn back as well. Now I activate Dark Core.
What?
Yes. I discard Dandelion to banish your Zen Mains.
Shit. I activate the effect of Turbus to shuffle Tragodia back into my deck.
Fine, but I summon 2 fluff tokens. Now I activate Monster Reborn again to bring back Dandelion. Tribute Dandelion with my 2 tokens to special summon a monster you're familiar with.
No. It can be.
It is. Special summon Destiny Hero Plasma. Ha 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 ha. Now I get 2 new fluff tokens as well. Now for the finisher. I summon Yatta once again. All monsters attack directly.
I still have enough points to take all the hits. Plus I don't have to worry about Yatta with 6 cards in my hand.
You'll still lose next turn. I set my last card, then during the end phase Yatta returns to my hand. Your life points are low. I have 2 powerful monsters. Protection, Yatta in my hand, Plasma is one of your strongest weaknesses, and my powers to aid me for every drawn card. You can't defeat me no matter what. Ha 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 ha.
You're wrong, Pennywise. I'm destined to destroy you. My turn. I can't draw because of Yatta, but it doesn't matter. Activate Dark Hole.
You waste your time. Activate Solemn Judgment. You see? I can even control the solemn cards. God fears me too much to banish me from his own cards. Ha 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 ha.
That's it. I'll prove you wrong of everything right here and now. I may not be able to use a lot of these cards at the moment, or have my effects while you control Plasma, but I will always have one friend by my side regardless of any situation. I banish Turbus and Effect Veiler from my graveyard. Special summon my ultimate monster.
What? What?
I special summon my ultimate monster. Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning.
No. That blasted card.
Yes. Blackluster Soldier attack and destroy Plasma. Now that Plasma is gone, his effect kicks in. Attack a second time at his Dark Magician of Chaos. I set a monster. And turn.
Ha 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 ha. Did you really think it would be that easy? I may not be able to finish this duel with Chaos Emperor Dragon anymore, but I know something even better.
What? What else could you possibly do?
I'm no fool. When you summoned your Black Luster Soldier, you let your mind off guard. I know every card in your hand now, and I also know your face-down monster is a spore.
Shit.
I know for a fact now that you redrew your gauze after I activate Card of Sanctity. If I use my powers to draw Dark Hole and summon Yuta to try and perform the Yuta lock, you will summon Gauze and defeat me next turn, but that's not going to happen. Not only will this next move make your Gauze completely useless, but all the other cards in your hand will become even more useless than Gauze itself.
No way. You're bluffing.
Am I? Watch and see your doom right here and now. Draw. I summon Yuta.
What? Why would you waste your normal summon like that?
Because my powers let me draw this. I tribute Yuta and my 2 fluff tokens to once again summon your true ultimate monster. I special summon Destiny Hero Plasma.
What?
You lose. Plasma absorb his Black Luster Soldier. Ha 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 ha.
No. Blackluster Soldier. I'm sorry.
Plasma attack his spore. End turn. This is it. You lose guaranteed on my next turn. Every card you have left is completely useless against Plasma now. Do anything and I'll just draw a card to stop it next turn. Give up.
You give up on trying to make me give up. This is it, guys. Now or never. If we don't stop him now, every existing universe will belong to Pennywise. I need everyone's strength. Everyone, please. Share your power with me. Now. Heart of the cards, guide me.
Ha 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 ha. That's it. Everything is lost. Everything is mine. All of you are mine. Ha 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 ha.
Now. Draw. This is it. Time to own this, bitch. I banish Spore from my graveyard to activate this. Mark of the Rose.
What? No. Impossible. You can't. Nothing can. God. How dare you interfere? I'll kill you. I'll kill you all.
You won't hurt anyone ever again. You're done. Take control of Destiny Hero Plasma absorbed with my Black Luster Soldier. Attack directly. End this duel. Now.
No. No. No 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 no.
Number 1. Number 1, you did it. I can't believe it. You beat Pennywise.
What did you expect? Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Honestly, I thought you were going to do even worse than me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, bitch.
But seriously though, number 1. How? How did you beat that monster without any powers of your own? And how did you get back from the universe Pennywise sent you to?
Well, the solution to getting past Pennywise's powers is a bit tricky, and getting back was simple, but a long, stupid story.
Whatever the case, you arrived just in time, and you beat something that no one else has ever been able to. You truly are the best duelist in the entire multiverse.
Are you Joe Mama or New Joe Mama?
Just Joe Mama. You'll hear a signal when I allow New Joe Mama to speak.
Oh shit. Regular Joe Mama calling me the best duelist ever? It's the end of the world.
Oh god. I'm just giving you a compliment. Take it and like it.
Whatever. Switch with New Joe Mama for a minute.
Why?
Just do it.
Hold you horses. I'll switch, just be patient. New Joe Mama, come on out. Number 1? Is that you?
Hey there, New Joe Mama.
Number 1. It's you. It's really you. You're alright. You beat Pennywise, didn't you? You're the best duelist ever.
Oh, that Joe Mama. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
You're the best, number 1. Can we duel? Can we have another Dragon Ball Z marathon? Please. Please, please, please.
Oh, that Joe Mama. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Alright, you had your fun.
Poor New Joe Mama. I wish we could build him his own body. I don't know how long it will be until then though.
Don't get sad, number 1. Get glad.
Hey, shut up. That's new Joe Mama's line.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
My bad. I'm just upset.
What's wrong, number one?
Well, Pennywise wasn't using his own physical body to duel against us. He was using the body of number 1 from Universe 666.
So? Wasn't he sent back to his original universe?
No. When Pennywise was banished back to the Deadlights for another 25 to 30 years, number 1's body was destroyed in the process. There was nothing I could do.
I'm sorry, number one. I knew just as well as you that he wasn't always a bad guy. If anyone is to blame, it's Pennywise.
I guess you're right.
Of course I am. And if he ever thinks of showing his face around here ever again, you can bet the Yu-Gi-Botz will be there to stop him. Heck, maybe I'll be the one to beat Pennywise next time.
You? That's a good one.
You shut up. I did really well against Pennywise.
Actually, new Joe Mama saved your ass.
Shut up. If Pennywise didn't use his powers, I would have won in an instant.
Maybe next time, Joe Mama.
Whatever. So, tell me about your secret to beating Pennywise.
Like I said earlier, it's a bit complicated. This is much harder for skilled duelists who have to think when using their decks. Autopilot decks would work well against Pennywise, but with his powers, he could easily make a comeback faster than he would against a skilled player's deck.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means stop net decking.
Oh, shut up. Just explain yourself.
Fine. Pennywise reads your mind, so you have to keep yourself from thinking about your plays when dueling against him. In short, don't think about anything related to Yu-Gi-Oh when playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
What the fuck? That's impossible. How can you not think about it when you're playing it?
It's easy when it's second nature to you like it is for me.
Quit your bragging.
Anyway, you got extra lucky with new Joe Mama being on your side. Not only could he draw any card in the deck for you, but he's also just a computer program at the moment and technically doesn't have a legitimate mind to even read.
Now it's starting to make sense. Seems like new Joe Mama was a perfect match for Pennywise.
Yeah. You should have just let him do all the work.
Fuck you.
Well, that's it for now, viewers. Thanks for sticking with us all the way. Stay tuned for the Season 6 finale coming soon.
Hold on a second.
What's up, Joe Mama?
Aren't you going to tell me how you escaped the universe Pennywise threw you into?
That's a long, complicated story. It can wait for another time.
Oh, come on, number one. Don't be a bitch.
Shut the fuck up, you gay son of a bitch. I'll kick you in the nades. Time to go watch some Dragon Ball Z and own some noobs in Halo 4. Bye, viewers.
Oh boy. Well, looks like everything is finally back to normal.
You're gay.
Fuck.
Hey there, viewers. Welcome to the Season 6 finale. Hope you're ready for another Q&A.
I usually don't care for these, but after everything we've been through for the past few months, this should be relaxing.
That's more like it, Joe Mama.
After making it this far in life, I wouldn't be surprised if we could find out a way to make you go Super Saiyan.
That's smart thinking, Joe Mama.
And maybe I can even finally find a universe based around My Little Pony to finally live the rest of my life in peace.
Now you're dreaming.
I know it will happen someday. It's only a matter of time. Scanning questions. Questions scanned.
Sweet. I'll start things off. You should be nice and let new Joe Mama get the last question too.
Fine. I guess he's earned at least that much.
Alright. Question 1. Do you guys take baths or do you both stink?
Well, first of all, that was very rude. Second, we don't take baths because we would rust. Our bodies are metal, you idiot.
We also don't stink. At least I don't. I don't have my sense of smell anymore, so I don't know if Joe Mama does or not. Being a pony freak, he probably does.
You shut up. You know just as well as I that we use a special lotion to rinse off dirt, mold, and provide a fresh clean smell afterward. We smell like new car.
Speak for yourself, bitch.
What?
Mine smells like nacho cheese. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh god. Anyway. Question 2. What are 3 animes you recommend that aren't too widely known in the United States?
Anime? I got 3 for you. Full Metal Panic, Ranma 1/2, and Toriko.
You like my number 1?
Of course. It's a classic.
You know it was created by a woman, don't you?
So? The same chick made Inuyasha. Who cares? Both shows kick ass.
You do know people consider them Dragon Ball Z for girls, correct?
What the fuck? Neither show is anything like DBZ. Those people are retarded. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Well, whatever the case. Question 3. How does number 1's human body parts still function being over 3,000 years old? Good question.
Really? You want me to explain the whole freaking process? It's way too complicated. I'll make this easy. I'm an android. Go Google it and try to figure it out for yourself.
Oh come on, number 1. It's not that hard to explain. I help build your body, you know.
And to this day I still don't understand why you both had to attach a thermometer to my chest.
It's used as a special radar. If the radar says on red for over a minute, you could explode.
What? Oh shit.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-lol. Calm down. I was only joking.
You son of a bitch. I should kick you in the nads right now for that.
Oh, don't be such a baby. Question 4. What is your opinion on John Cena beating The Rock at WrestleMania 29?
Cena is still a good wrestler regardless of what people think about him. Something was wrong with The Rock in that match though. If you paid close attention to the match, you could notice that The Rock was sweating tremendously while John looked fine the whole match. It's a good thing The Rock got another match later on.
Well, that wrestling is still gay to me. Men touching other men is just plain gross.
Oh my god. You still don't get it. Everyone knows wrestling is staged, you idiot, but we don't care. It's called entertainment. They are acting as fighters, not hugging homos. Besides, you're the one who likes gay pony shit. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Shut the fuck up. How many times must I tell you it's not gay?
How many times do I have to tell you it is until you come to terms with it? Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Shut up. We're moving on. Question 5. What do you think of Pokemon X and Y?
You're really bad at pronouncing things.
Just shut up and answer the question.
Fine, but you know I'm right. You can't even pronounce the our show's name right. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I told you to shut up about it. The way I speak is of no concern to you. Now answer the question.
Whatever. I honestly don't know what this guy is talking about. There's so many of these pocket monsters now that I stopped caring past 200. The show was only cool when you were a kid and there were only 151 going around.
Come on, number 1. You got to catch them all. There are only 237 million of them in our time period.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Complain. Question 6. What would be your WrestleMania dream match?
Hulk Hogan vs. The Rock vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin in a triple threat 3 stages of hell match for the undisputed championship. The 3 matches would be Hell in a Cell, Last Man Standing, and a I Quit match. Also, there can be no interference.
That sounds like the gayest sporting event to go down in history.
And your pony shit fandom is the gayest event to ever happen in history. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
You dare to put My Little Pony on wrestling's level twice in one day? I'd kick you in the nades.
Bring it, bitch. You ain't touching these big boys.
You'll get yours soon enough. After this Q&A is finished, I'll beat you and become the true best duelist in the multiverse.
In your dreams, Fruity Pebbles. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Fuck you. Question 7. Which version of Evil Dead is the best? The original or the 2013 version?
Easily the original. Though the special effects and overall acting is better in later times. You can never, and I mean never, replace the great Ash Williams. Hail to the King, baby. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Son of a bitch. Question 8. Who is the YouTube user that called #1 gay? Tra-la-la-la-la-lol. I remember that. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-lol.
Shut the fuck up. That pussy-ass bitch didn't have a fully made profile and didn't have a provided name. If I ever find out how it is, he's getting a full force kick to the nades. Next question.
Tra-la-la-la-lol. That was still pretty funny. Question 9. Can you still get sick being an android #1?
Yes. It's harder to get sick with this body, but it is still possible. One strange thing when I get a sore throat is that my voice seems to revert back to the way it sounded as a human boy.
Tra-la-la-la-la-lol. I remember that too. You sound like a little girl sometimes when you're not serious. Tra-la-la-la-lol.
Shut up. My voice is the only thing that never really grew up as much as the rest of me. It still wasn't as bad as Eddie though. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Eddie.
Another childhood friend. He started hanging around the wrong crowd during his second year of high school. Didn't see him much since, but his voice never really changed since I met him when he was still in 3rd grade. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I see. Some of my memory bank is his DNA log.
That's right. There's a little bit of information from every one of my deceased family and friends planted into you. That's what made you the ultimate companion against the Hitler bot. The same applies for new Joe Mama, but your attitudes are much different.
Strange. I'll look into that more later on. Question 10. Did #1 have bad ache as a human teenager? Tra-la-la-la-lol.
Shut up. You have no idea how hard it is to handle that shit. You were never a human, so you wouldn't know.
True, but at least I've never been a pizza face. Tra-la-la-la-la-lol.
Shut the fuck up. It was never that bad. Still, it would never stop no matter what treatments I used. It was never because of being dirty or my hair or anything, but I apparently had very oily skin. It's good to have as an older adult, but as a teenager it's fucking torture.
I see. Good thing I've never been a teenager. Tra-la-la-la-lol.
Yeah, whatever. Just move on.
Gladly. Question 11. What are things that are gay in Joe Mama's eyes?
This is gonna be good, I can tell. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Let's go down the list. I've been keeping track since my producing day. So far I have 3,872 things listed.
Holy shit. Just name 5 for now.
Fine. Wrestling is one, as you all already know. 4 others are plain cheese pizza, 1 a day vitamins, toilet paper, and the shake weight.
Okay, I can understand the shake weight, but seriously? What the fuck?
What's so hard to understand?
I don't know. Fucking pizza, vitamins, and toilet paper. How the fuck are they gay?
Not just any pizza. Plain cheese pizza. Also, only 1 a day brand vitamins are gay.
You're fucking stupid.
I'm actually a genius when it comes to this stuff. Just think about it.
There's nothing to think about, you idiot. You're just stupid.
You're just too stupid to realize.
What? Realize what? What the fuck are you even talking about?
That is a mystery you'll have to find out on your own.
Son of a bitch.
We seem to be running out of time and still have 9 questions to go. This will have to be a 2-part episode for sure.
Fine. One more question on here, then we can start the second part. Question 12. Hey. I got this question myself a while ago. How fat would Joe Mama be if he was a human? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Come on, Joe Mama. Tell us.
I doubt felt like taking such a risk. I could end up being a bigger blob than you with all that cheesy bread.
Speaking of cheesy bread, you still owe me some. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh god. Fine. Let's get this over with. Scanning. Scan complete. Oh my.
What is it, Joe Mama? Tell us.
According to this, I would have a well-built, tan body with a wonderful 8-pack, while still weighing less than 200 pounds.
What? Oh. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Good joke, Joe Mama. Let me see the data for myself.
It's no joke. Here. See it for yourself. Sending now.
Oh shit. You weren't joking. You're one lucky dog, Joe Mama. At least you would be if you were human. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
I'm perfectly fine being a robot, thank you very much. Question 13. What else does Joe Mama watch besides pony shit?
Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Yeah. Come on, Joe Mama. You've got to at least watch one decent show.
I only watch the best of the best. Two of my favorites are Powerpuff Girls and Sailor Moon. Lol. Getting gassy again. That's what happens what you make fun of my shows.
Shut up. Both those shows are for girls.
Wrong. Both shows' views came from a majority of boys.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la. I'm not wrong. They were meant for girls, but guys watched them anyway and got attracted. I'm not one of those guys who fell into that trap. Most of those men were instantly thought to be gay or at least bisexual by the women around them. This is the same trick that your pony shit cartoon pulled, except they had to drag anime into the picture.
Sailor Moon was a classic. How dare you talk bad about it?
I'm not arguing about it being a classic. I know it is, but that doesn't change the fact that it was still aimed towards girls. Just because it's anime doesn't mean it's automatically for guys, who idiot. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
When will you learn number 1?
That's what I should be asking you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Son of a bitch. Fine. Forget it.
Tra-la-la-la-la. Number 1 wins again.
Oh, shut up. Question 14. Will you guys ever have a theme song?
We'd really like to, but there are a lot of factors involved at the moment. It could be a while before anything happens.
Or you could just let me sing the opening for each episode.
No one is interested in your gay singing.
Gay singing? How dare you? We still need to have a sing-off rematch. It's been too long. Let's finish this once and for all.
Oh please. You won't even come close to touching these big boys. Fine. It's on. We'll cut the questions down to 15. After our sing-off, new Joe Mama can answer the last question. Then the viewers can decide the winner by voting here on our YouTube channel. We will announce the winner during the Season 7 premiere.
That sounds just fine to me. I'm sticking with Justin Bieber.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Still on the dark side? Fine. I own your bitch ass with the ultimate theme song of 1994, the Earthworm Jim theme song.
Lol. That's the most ridiculous thing you've said all day. Lol. A simple theme song to your children's cartoon could never beat the might of Justin Bieber's ultimate song. Bieber Fever Forever.
Oh god. Just start things off so we can finish this Q&A. I'm ready to finally have a nice shutdown time.
Fine. You asked for it. Baby, 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 oh. Oh, baby, 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 oh.
Oh my god. That's still way too funny. Alright. It's time to own this bitch.
Just bring it.
How many times do I have to fucking say it? Stop quoting The Rock.
Oh, stop complaining and just start.
Fine. Earthworm Jim. He's such a groovy guy. Earthworm Jim. He rockets through the sky. Traveling through the universe, having lots of fun. Here comes Earthworm Jim, you know that he's a mighty one. Look out.
Lol. That's it. Lol. You've lost without a doubt.
Let's just see what the viewers think when Season 7 comes along.
Fine. It's time for the last question.
Cool. Go ahead and let new Joe Mama out.
Fine. New Joe Mama, come on out. Hi there, number 1. Do I get to answer a question? This is fun.
Oh, that Joe Mama. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
Okay. I'll read the question now. Question 15. Why is Joe Mama the biggest bitch in the whole wide world? Lol.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, that Joe Mama. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Fuck you all.